Good morning from Sweden. It's the last port.
Stockholm.
On the cruise. We're here overnight. Today we're going to take a 3-hour tour, and then we are going to take you to the ABBA Museum. Who knows what kind of trouble we're going to get into tomorrow, but the mission today, tour, ABBA Museum, pierogies, and whatever else we can find to get in trouble with. Andiamo. We just started our walking tour, and here is the view of the city that we're getting. Everybody's trying to be able to get outside, and it's locked. The longest pedestrian street in Stockholm. Take you right up to the old town. All shopping. Very cool. Those umbrellas are wild. Very neat. Lots of people on the streets today. We're gonna go to the left. All these different shops and restaurants, vinyl CD and music, church in the background, and of course, you got Mr. Murphy looking for Mrs. Murphy. The tour guide is talking about Taylor Swift, how she's coming very soon, and how the tickets were dirt cheap, and it's sold out. She's coming soon. Our niece Lainey will be amongst the crowd. She was smart to come out here and see her in Europe. Off in the distance, got City Hall. We're going to be walking toward there shortly. But this is very pretty. Mr. Murphy's taking it all in. Aren't you?
Yeah, baby.
Magnets and keychains and postcards, t-shirts. Very nice. Alright, this is what separates Old Town from the Center Parliament. Got some buildings over there in the background. Beautiful churches. Government offices. This is where the ministers work. Very pretty. Very pretty. All the way back there. That's also where our bus stop is. And here's Mr. Murphy taking more pictures like your typical tourist. We're now entering the Parliament area. She said you can actually go inside and listen to the debate. And there's also guided tours. Very pretty here in Stockholm. Pink church in the background. Great architecture. The weather is great. It's not too hot, not too cold. And there's your 2 chambers of the Parliament. Very cool. Over there on the left is the Royal Palace. And she just told us we're going to be going there later, so that's going to be cool. And this is where people are fishing. Nobody fishing today, but they're fishing for everything from salmon and much more. And here you got the Supreme Court in Sweden. And here they call it the House of Nobility. And here's your oldest church in Stockholm since the 1300s. Church of Night. This is Court of Appeals. And over there's the administrative offices for Court of Appeals. Very pretty. We're inside one of the oldest churches in Sweden. Very pretty. Now we're down by the lake. Very nice. We're just taking you along the tour. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Don't forget to hit the like button because YouTube likes it when you do that. On the other side over there is a very big island. It's the most popular island right from the city center. This is the German church. We are in the German district of Sweden. And here is the innest, skinniest corridor in all of Sweden. And we gotta walk up those steps with a leg injury. This ought to be fun. Oldest houses in Old Town. That's a business on bottom and a house on the top. Pretty cool. Welcome to the Nobel Prize Museum. Svenskum Agamen is what it means in Swedish. More shops, more stores, more restaurants. Beautiful. Changing of the guard. Here we go. Wow, this is incredible. Now that was pretty cool, eh?
Right?
What do you think, Mr. Murphy?
I think we're good.
All right, we've just disembarked from the tour a little bit early, and we are now on the hunt for some pierogi. Mr. Murphy's leading the way. He said our restaurant is a European restaurant, 2 to 3 minutes from here, and let's see how the Sweden do it. We're inside the Old Town Lantern. Watch your head coming out of the bathroom. Very nice in here. They've got a lunch menu, and they have their traditional menu, which is pretty cool. And I think, from what Mr. Murphy has said, there are pierogi. Right there.
Pelmeni, minced meat, eggs.
Sign me up.
There you go.
You ready, Mr. Murphy, for the challenge?
These ones are
I'm ready.
potato butter. They butter and mashed potato.
I don't know why when people come in here, they look and then they like walk out. Like,
That happened twice while we were sitting
I know,
here.
maybe it's because they don't see the bathrooms hidden over there behind the wall.
Oh, that's
But-
clever. That's clever, though.
But look at what you've got. Feast your eyes on pierogi.
Pelmeni and pierogi.
This is another word for this.
Bacon bits and butter and
Vic,
onions.
Vic something it's called.
Yeah, well, it's on the menu.
It's on the menu.
Mm-hmm.
All right, take a bite.
I'm gonna get one on a fork. I don't want to burn myself. They're steaming hot.
Look at
Right?
that, yeah.
Let's try to dip. Sour cream dip. There's meat in the middle of mine. A little bit salty. So you don't need any
My
salt
turn.
or pepper.
All right,
Oh,
got my pierogi. Got my dippy. Got my bacon.
hot stuff.
It doesn't want to come off the thing for me. There we go. Look at that. These are definitely traditional pierogi. Welcome to Sweden's version of Uber. In about 8 minutes, we are going to have a Bolt arrive and take us to the ABBA Museum.
And I think the bolts are all like labeled like Bolt. Unlike Uber and Lyft, sometimes you just see a little sign in the window that it's Uber or nothing at all.
That's right.
But here, I think they painted up the cars and the minivans. They also had options there for if you had a pet, if you had 6 people or more, if you had an extra stop to request along the way. So say you want to stop for a donut at Dunkin' Donuts. You can't do that, but you get the idea. This.
Well, it looks like it's their own version of Tivoli Gardens.
For real?
Yep, but it's called something different. Tivoli Grovelund. Come on. Very cool. So we're waiting for ABBA to get in at 3 o'clock. And I think we're going to walk the grounds of Tivoli when we're done. Lots of people. Great amusement park. What's that over there? Hasselback. And what is that? Ooh. I think we hit the jackpot, Murph.
Everything's all in one place, huh?
Yeah.
And our Uber took here.
Our Uber was great.
$10.
That was great. All right, andiamo. Welcome to Tivoli Gardens in Sweden. Look at that.
Picture of that.
Wow. I never even knew this place existed. We're gonna walk through the park before we're going to the ABBA Museum, and we're gonna show you around. Andiamo. All right, we are inside of Tivoli. And look at all the rides. Look at all the people. Woo! Oh, what fun. It's 10 euros to get in the park, 40 euros to ride the rides. And we're gonna show you some rides in a minute. Look at that little mouse trap. Woo! Got an eclipse right over here, and this is where their famous Swedish artist is gonna take the stage tonight. They're already letting people in. People are up on the barricade.
Yeah.
Makes me think of Amanda Ammerman. She is the barricade queen. Here goes another ride. That one's going up, 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 and that's gonna do a drop lift effect. Nice amphitheater. And then you got people all the way up there. More roller coasters over here.
Whoa.
House of Nightmares. Sound setup. That's pretty cool that they have artists coming here to Tivoli in Sweden. Got your pizza. More roller coasters. And I guess this is two parks, from what I was told.
No, there was a street down the middle of it, but it's only one park.
Oh, okay. Woo!
Really coming back this way.
Yep, there we go. If I didn't have such a bad back, I'd be riding every one of these rides.
There you go. Awesome.
All right. Very cool. This is who's performing tonight here at Tivoli in Sweden. I am a little intrigued because she's, what, 20 or 19 and no one knows her identity. That's pretty creative. And here is the map of both parks. We just showed you the one side, and now we take you to the other. Andiamo. And now we are on the children's side of Tivoli Gardens, where it's not so populated as the other side. Lots of kids' rides. Very nice park. And I think we have a carousel.
Oh, I see it.
Yes, we do. Hope you guys are enjoying the episode so far. Don't forget to hit that like button because it really helps the YouTube algorithm to recommend us. We are on our way to 5,000 fans. How cool is that? This is absolutely wild. Andiamo.
Welcome to ABBA, the museum. They are one of the biggest international acts of all time, and they're from Sweden. And we're here at their museum, and it is an interactive museum where you can be any one of them on this board over here, or you can be the fifth member of ABBA. You could be ABBA L.
ABBA L.
I could be ABBA G.
ABBA G, ABBA L.
ABBA G, ABBA L.
I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I had to pay. To pay the bills I had to pay. Ain't it sad? Still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. be funny in the rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. It's a rich man's world. Come on. Here we go. What?
That's too. We've got a problem. I woke up this morning with severe sciatica pain in my right leg hip, and I have been limping all day, and I don't wish this pain on anyone. I did make it through the day. The night is not over yet, and we still have one more day tomorrow. So, good vibes needed for tomorrow that I can walk the whole Scandinavian mall and not have to continue going through this pain. I don't wish this pain on anybody. I'm just glad it's not my back. I'm glad it's just my leg.
getting old really sucks. What a day.
Walking around in pain is not fun when you're in Stockholm, Sweden.
Nope.
No, but we made the most of it.
Woke up this morning and sheer pain going from my hip all the way down to my knee. Sometimes are better than others, but it just hurts.
Well,
I don't know how I made it around Stockholm, but I did.
What I remember is you waking up with it was a leg cramp.
Right.
And it was a cramp that woke you out of bed.
Right.
And I tried to massage it out. You tried to walk it off, and it turns out to be something completely different. But we're still unsure what that is.
Exactly. But our day started off where we had breakfast in the... Did we eat in the dining room? I forget.
I looked for a salad in the cafeteria.
Cafeteria up on deck 13. No.
And I made my own salad.
Yep, and you brought me breakfast, so that was good. And then we got off the ship. We took a shuttle bus over... Not a shuttle bus. We took a tour over to Stockholm, and we got to visit a lot. We walked a lot for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we walked.
Yeah, we walked.
Old Town.
Yes.
Changing of the guard.
That was cool.
And,
that was really
our
cool.
Our tour ended at like 3 minutes away from the pierogi.
Oh my God, they were so good. The ones that I had, the Veracoli or whatever they were called.
We'll put that in the comments.
Yeah, if we remember. Those tasted like regular pierogies.
Like regular.
They
like
were good.
Pierogies,
they were good.
Served with sour cream.
But the ones that you had.
Never mind.
Yeah, sour cream and onion and bacon bits. Sorry.
Onion cracklings. They were not bacon.
Okay, onion cracklings. But the ones that you had that were in the broth were good.
And the soup was really amazing.
Yeah.
I had what was soup dumplings that were served in soup.
Yeah, they were good. Mm-hmm. They were real good.
Plus, they had a cup of mulled wine.
That was great. That really hit home for you.
My last cup of mulled wine in Europe would have been December of 22.
Cool.
In London.
They really accommodated. But from there, we took a Bolt, which is similar to Uber and Lyft back home. And he got 40% off his first ride.
They give us 40% off all day long.
All day long.
Mm-hmm.
So the first ride cost you, what, $7?
$7. The second ride was $8.
So the Bolt took us over to the ABBA Museum. But we went in Tivoli, Sweden first.
Tivoli Amusement Park.
And walked around the park. And that was wild.
They said last year they just celebrated their 125th anniversary.
So they're right behind the other Tivoli.
They're right behind.
They're definitely associated.
Well, I have a feeling that Walt Disney actually came here as
well I think so.
To Copenhagen.
But they had a Mamma Mia party in the park, and that was like $300 for 2 people. That wasn't happening.
Yeah, I'm going to have to read some reviews on that.
Yeah.
See what it's all about, because I don't understand why it's $300 for 2 people.
But they had a bag ban where you couldn't bring any bags in the park because there was a concert. What was her name again? Fröken Snook?
Franco Snusk.
Franco Snusk or something like that.
Snusk.
She's 20 or 21 years old or 19.
She wears a cover over her face.
Right. So her identity, we don't know who she is.
Nope.
But we listened to some of her music and
she sings a risque set of songs.
Yeah, very risque.
Very risque. I don't like risque.
But I'm jealous, Tivoli, Sweden, because you're getting Sam Smith and you're getting a couple other good artists coming up. Right in the park they're going to play. That's insane.
Who else? Frida? Who was the other girl?
Oh, Nelly Furtado.
Nelly Furtado.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. But then we went over to the ABBA Museum, and that was wild. Very wild. Very interactive. How much were the tickets?
They were $25.
$25 a ticket.
But Lucia, when ABBA was out, was a baby.
Yeah.
She was less than 5 years old.
Yeah.
When the height of their popularity. But you know what? They were very popular when I first started listening to music. And the rest of the night, Lucia stuck listening to ABBA songs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You might see it on a future Piano Night Live song. You never know.
We could do that.
Oh, God.
Honey Mustachios?
So after the ABBA Museum, my leg was hurting pretty bad. So we took another Bolt, about $9, back to the shuttle station, and he smacked his head.
Well, there was a...
On a TV.
I wanted to sit in the front,
Yeah.
and there was a television in the front seat. Like,
Yeah. Brilliant, Murphy. Brilliant.
it didn't need much damage.
Nah.
Maybe this is from that.
Yeah, maybe. Here, let's zoom in on that and show them that.
All right, I'm not crying about it.
Nope.
We had the most spectacular day in Stockholm today.
We
despite
did.
Some of the hurdles we had to
Yeah.
surmount. Like
This is the biggest one.
Lucia's leg.
Yeah. We don't know what it is.
So tomorrow we may not go into
No.
the city.
May not.
We may let her rest up
Yeah.
so that we can bring you the other Tivoli Gardens
Yes, on Monday.
on Monday in Copenhagen.
Well, it's going to happen either way, whether I'm sore or not.
Well, I know that, but I want you to enjoy it. I don't want you to be limping around the park.
Usually I'm the one that's walking ahead of him. Not this time.
Now, I understand that at home in northeast Pennsylvania, we have serious cloud cover and rain for like a whole freaking week.
Yeah.
And we're here enjoying some of the most spectacular weather
We are.
that we've ever had on a cruise.
Exactly.
I mean, last summer we had rain in the Mediterranean.
We did.
We had rain in Norway.
We did.
We had rain in Alaska.
We did.
We had 3 months
So
of rain
we're very lucky
on cruise ships
and fortunate.
in 2023.
Yes.
So let's hope that this is a good idea of what kind of weather we're going to have in 2024 on cruise ships.
That's right.
So if you like this content,
Hit the like button. YouTube wants to give us 5,000 followers very soon.
subscribe to our channel.
Comment down below. Have you ever been
Tell-
here?
Not all of your friends. Tell one of your friends.
Yeah, just tell one.
to come and subscribe to our
Yes.
channel too. Doesn't matter whether they watch every single video.
Nah.
But we have playlists built out there so that if you wanted to see what it's like to go on a Baltic
Right.
cruise and what each one of the ports entails, you can.
And huge shout out to Paul over at vidIQ for helping us achieve our goals. We're truly grateful for you, Paul, and all the staff at vidIQ.
We're almost at 5,000 subscribers.
I guess the Focus Vomit isn't Focus Vomit anymore.
5,000 focus vomit.
Good night, everyone from Sweden. We'll see you in the next episode.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.